with much voracity. Hmm. 4 for all of our characters. Ooh, what is this? It's a crobster. It's a crab lobster. Justice Breaker. The breaker of justice. Hill Cleaver. The cleaver of hills. The adamantine shield. A shield made of adamantine. Victor's spear. The spear of Victor. Ah! Oh, there's so much nut! Dog. Woof. I'm gonna scrutinize the dog. Oh. A happy mutt with not a care in the world. He is a good dog, but to be fair, all dogs are good dogs. And a pox upon he who dares to say otherwise. Who are you? Why do you not have proper pants? Who knew watches could be so time-consuming? Ha! That's a pun! Therion has a stupid hat. Oh, what to do, I ask myself. How to train a tiger? Since when do I know how to train a tiger? I inquire the cat. This really does feel like a D&D session. It's like, you see a cat, what do? I inquire the cat with my inquire skill. It's like, why would you do such a thing? The cat can only meow. And it's like, just do it. Oh, what? Oh, a traveler brings you to our humble village. Your things. Time to go stalk a woman. Press the button. I don't know, chat. Do I press the button? Do I press the button, guys? It's asking me if I want to press it. Should I press it? What happens if I say no? Perhaps I should pull it instead. Pull the button. No. In that case, perhaps I should... This is not what I was expecting to happen. Do I twist? Yeah, twist the button. I did it! No. Well, this is a turd. It's a lizard. The future of mankind is bright. Get it? Because his name is Cyrus Albright. I don't have time for this. God. Oh, there's a chicken here. There is a girl in here. There's not a chicken here. I don't mean that in a derogatory way either. It's like a really smooth way to say it. Not smooth. I'm just digging a hole here, aren't I? Things what fall in the water. Yeah, this is also a guy. Gosh, I'm gonna get canceled. Wow, Lord of the Flies. Oh no, I hate that book. Try to scarp her too, and poof. Just looking guilty, old someone will seal the deal. I don't know what you're saying. Speak English. Color me interested. Interested? I'm gonna color you purple. All right, we gotta go fast. Like Sonic, but faster. Call it Super Sonic. Whose story do I care about the least? And that answer is Primrose. I am Socrath, none shall harm the king. God's a mercy, fair stranger. Now I can become Socrath in body and soul. Frickin' theater kids, am I right? And who are you? Well, no matter. Just don't try to upstage me. You only embarrass yourself. Theater kids, am I right? Child actor's role. Oh, she's 9. Well, I wasn't wrong. Theater kid. A born actor known... Known for his ability to play any and every role. No one seems to know this thespian's true identity. In fact, it's rumored that all who know him before have died or mysteriously vanished. For various reasons, he has recently assumed the guise of a young girl. Theater kids, am I right? Theater etiquette part 2. Please refrain from excessive consumption of food and beverages in the theater. Patrons who fail to maintain appropriate standards of the tidiness when eating will be subject to immediate expulsion by the ushers. Theater etiquette part 3. Please refrain from engaging in other patrons in combat and thus adversely affects the enjoyment of others. Patrons who fisticuffs obstruct the view of those around them will be subject to immediate expulsion by the ushers. Hey, Butler. What's up, Butler? Theatre Etiquette Part 4. Please be careful not to lose your way within the theatre. Patrons who wander onto the stage accidentally or intentionally will be subject to the immediate expulsion by the ushers. It's like, ha! I shall use your own butlers against you! Sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! It's up there with moonshine, you know? I'm walking on moonshine. Whoa! I'm the scat man. It's Conrad. It's Conrad. He's a real person. Let's catch ourselves a dragon. The sense of danger is overwhelming. Are you certain you wish to proceed? I am ready. Oh, that is not the type of dragon I was expecting. What the frick? Man, that looks like a wolf that you'd find on a blanket. Please. Yeah! It's Joshua! Yo! It's Joshua Frostblade! Nut! If we stab you enough times, you'll still die! How is that quantity over quality? You're mine now. Nana nana boo boo. What do you mean you don't know where he went? He literally turned right. He would sell his own grandmother for a few. Oh my gosh. There's like 4 people within like visual distance of this, and no one's gonna help this man? Okay. Cordelia, his first friend, his enemy, maybe the last face he ever sees. If he walks away from this, is this how she'll remember him? What if this finish is his legacy? Legacy. What is a legacy? It's walking down a cliffside, running away from responsibility. I stole some stones for a princess that no one will mention for me. This isn't going nowhere and fast. Woe betide the fiend, foolish enough to harm those he adores, for he will fall upon that villain with great vengeance and furious anger. All right, I have 2 things to point out here. 1, Alfin can talk to dogs. And by association, so can Cyrus. Which is really freaking weird. And 2, these dogs have backstories. These random security dogs have backstories. Like someone had to program this backstory. Like that's something that had to be like intentionally done by a human being and written out an entire paragraph about the backstory of these dogs. What is this world? This guard, who spends all day staring at the sky, might seem to be neglecting his duties, but nothing could be further from the truth. Rather, in gazing at the clouds drifting overhead and contemplating the banality of existence, he has awakened to the reality that he is a figment of a dead god's oh my god. What's up, gamers? Time for another round of Octopath Traveler. That the noblest of pursuits was that of knowledge. Knowledge. My man's heartbroken because he didn't get the maid cafe for himself. How do you like the view? That's all this village has, really. But bruh! A layabout who detests all exertions to the point that he hates having to expend effort to avoid expending effort. Unsurprisingly, he's unemployed. Sir, I know you're going through quite a strenuous emotional journey of your own, and you've been dreadfully wronged by the people of this world. However, I do have quite the story for you. Would you be interested in the story of the Jalapeno? You see, once upon a time... I'm trying to make this a bit, and I just can't. The word Jalapeno, just leave me be. I've got nothing left to live for. But think of the Jalapenos! What's that you say? A golden opportunity of Jalapenos? I would hear it. Oh, so this Jalapeno vegetable warms the belly and staves off the chill? The people of the frozen north have gone quite mad for it, you say. Can this be true? For if it is now is the time, not the time to be leaping off mountains. You know, Therion did that and he lived once. My luck's changing at last. I shall buy as much Jalapeno as my hands can lay upon. My traveling friend, I'm going to bet everything that I have left on this scheme. Thanks, BT. You didn't wait to hear the story. We speak of nothing that happened here. Trail to the forest of Rube. Or Ruba. I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my... Oh, wait, never mind. Where does the river come from, and where does it go? Where does it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I ship Mercedes and Zeph. Zephedes, if you would. Like me. I'm not giving up on the things that I enjoy. I'm gonna be famous YouTuber one day, and that'll make my parents proud of me. It's like this. I kind of messed up once, a long time ago. Oh? I was still just a kid. There was a girl in our village called Mercedes. Me and her and a buddy Zeph would play together from dawn to dusk most days. When Zeph and I studied late into the night, she'd bring us sweets she'd baked. But then one day we found out she was going to be sent off and live with distant relatives. Way over to the other side of Middle Sea she was going. Chances are we'd never see her again. Well, Zeph wrote her a letter, and then he gave it to me. Said he was too shy to give it to her himself, and asked me to deliver it for him. Turns out he was sweet on Mercedes. The plot doth thicken. Of course, I'd said I'd deliver his letter. I was his best pal, after all. So on the day that Mercedes was leaving, I headed to her house. But there I found that her coachman had suddenly taken sick and was too ill to drive the cart. I gave him a salve and some medicine, and after a while, he was back on his feet. You can imagine. I was pretty chuffed with myself that I could help. But Mercedes looked so sad, sitting up there on top of the cart. Thank you, she said, but why didn't Zeph come to say goodbye? It was the last I had saw of her. I headed back home, ruminating about this and that, but clean forgetting about Zeph's letter. By the time I remembered, it was too late. Oh, that is not. Oh, no, you didn't. Alfin, I don't think you did. You forgot your man's letter. You're a failed wingman. Somehow I'm not surprised. So what did you do with the letter? I gave it back to Zeph with my apologies, along with some fish from the river. Taught me a good lesson, that little incident did. Oh, what was that? Deliver your own letters. Yo, Alfin, you're ruthless. Anything worthwhile in here? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, so much. No, it's Grieg. Yes, it's Grieg. Grieg, the Unbreakable. Alias, the Human Wall. Wait, what? A spear acts as your best bet to break down the wall. Fire, lightning, and light attacks also give you a fighting chance. I heard some crazy rumor that he's actually a she, but I don't put much stock in it. Not. Are you, though? We made it. Water. I need water. The heat is killing me. I guess this is all my fault. I should have stocked up on water. Just not that bad. Stay in thy whimpering. It's just... I'm not used to this. I'm a merchant, not a strong hunter like you. Hearest thou Lynn complaining? I am not a giant leopard either. There, Tressa. Thou art a good girl. It would have been all right. Meow? Meanwhile... Oh! I was joking with the meanwhile. Honestly, it's probably mostly girls watching this, knowing my friend groups. Bye. Dungabong. No! You even have an accuracy buff. There's no excuse. Oh my gosh. You have snuffed like 30,000 damage from this fight because you have the eyesight of a freaking 2-month-old. Orlick. Who's Sir Orlick von Liechtenstein?
The one, the only, Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein!
Sir Orlick von Liechtenstein! Bunch of bookish buffoons who ain't ever done a day of real work in your lives. What was that? I, however, happen to just be white collar. I have worked, but I work with my mind and my personality. Things that are not very easily scalable or useful in many ways. But it's fun. That's what I do. I work with my mind, man.
Forget the limitations of the body when the mind can transcend everything.
I sound like a salty ex-girlfriend. Salty. Because they're from the sea. I need to find Leon, is probably my guess. So that's a side quest that I will probably may or may not ever finish. I was going into the water. We have a ganger of doppels upon us. Yeah, rotten rogue, you've been caught yourself cutting Lee and stealing off with good folks, is that it? Hell. No. Holy crap, she's hot! Look at her disproportionate midriff. That's physically impossible. Ariotto. 4! She's a witch! Burn her! Boo! Boo! Is she heavier than a duck? Yes, this cave. Oh, look at this cave. All of the mills in Whispermill belong to a man named... They even spelled it right. I'm Brian. I own a Whispermill. I own all the mills. Yo, all of the mills in Whispermill belong to a man named Brian. Some call him the Paper Man. Do you want to know where to find Brian? Yes, please tell me. Probably won't find him anywhere in the village, though. He loves his drink, so he'll be off in some town big enough to have an alehouse or the like. I've heard that Brian's actually quite the coward, though. A few tough words and all his bravado just disappears. Whoa, it's nut. I got some slippery nut. Let's go. Let's go. Nut. Time to nut. No, well, never mind. Jam. Nut. I got nut. It's like got milk. Got nut. Nut milk. Milk nut. This village is famous for its windmill. See that one over there? No. Where is it? Where is it, Dora? What's your name? You're just a villager. Okay. Where? Do you see the windmill? Where? Y'all have a wonderful time. Thanks for watching Octopath Traveler. Subscribe if you like. Please like it. I like you. You like me. Nope, we're cutting that out. That's fine. Don't worry about it.